Montreal, Boston, the two old rivals. Second meeting of the season. They beat us in Montreal the first time. I think it was 3-2. Montreal looking for revenge tonight. Let's hope so. The Hangout starts now. All righty. So, as usual, I've got some news on the game. I have my usual stats for the game and have the usual guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. And you can pick one guy from each team to accomplish that feat. If you are the first person in the chat with that combination, you win $15 off a purchase at the merch store. Leave your guesses in the chat. My guess tonight, 4-2 Montreal. I'm going to give Phil Deneau on his first game back in Montreal, the first goal for Montreal, and Morgan Geekie for the Bruins. So Deneau and Geekie, 4-2 Montreal. All right. If I took that down. All right. So this is the last game before Christmas. So if I forget, Merry Christmas, everybody. I'll remember to say it at the end. But it's the last game before Christmas. They're not back till the 28th, which is Sunday. For is that an afternoon or an evening game? It's a 5 o'clock start on Sunday. Don't forget. All right. Pasta, as David Pasternak says, tonight is the most important game of the season for the Bruins. I don't know why. I saw something about that, and it didn't say why he said that, but he feels that way. That's fine. Bruins have lost their last three, all at home. They've been outscored 14-6 in those games. Montreal, last three, they outscored the opponents 11-5. And they won all three? I think so. I'm not sure. No, they didn't. Montreal has points in 4 of the last 5 games. Boston is 12-7-1 at home. Montreal 9-3-4 on the road. This is a true 4-pointer as Boston is 2 points behind Montreal. So if Montreal wins, they're 4 points up. And if Boston wins, they're tied at points. Montreal has lost all 3 Tuesday games this month. Ottawa, Tampa, Philadelphia outscored 15-4, 3 of the worst games of the season. Are they going to make it 4, or they're going to figure it out and we're going to have a good game tonight? I'm hoping for the latter. All right, let's see. Montreal did that. Phil Deneau makes his return, as I said. He's going to be the third line center tonight in between Valeno. No, I don't know who he's in between. Texier and Gallagher, or Texier and Anderson. Not sure which. This piece here, Hudson. Now, this is before, I don't know if it was before last night's games or whatever, but Hudson tied for 4th in the league in defenseman scoring with 32 points. He's tied with Heiskanen at that, and one above them is Evan Bouchard, and then Makar and Werenski both have 40. So Lane Hudson already in the top echelon of the defenseman scoring. I'm not surprised by that at all. Standings. Montreal 3rd place in the division. Red Wings, the Lightning, and the Canadiens. In the Metro, it's the Hurricanes, Flyers, and Capitals. And the 2 wild cards are the Islanders and Devils. And you can see Boston just outside of that. So that's where we are. Refs tonight, Brandon Blandina and Furman South. And if they're bad, they can head south for all I care. They're probably going to be bad, usually are. Last 10 games, Montreal 5-3-2. They lost to Pittsburgh, but in a shootout the last game. And then had beaten Pittsburgh and Chicago before that. Bruins 5-4-1, lost to Edmonton, Vancouver in a shootout, and Ottawa. Players to watch over the last 5 games for points. Lane Hudson for Montreal, 6 points, and Morgan Geekie with 4. Goals, Nick Suzuki with 2, Geekie with 3, and assists, Hudson with 6, and McAvoy with 3. Team stats, power play percentage, 25.8% for Montreal, 25.7% for the Bruins. Penalty kill percentage 77.6%, 77.6 for Montreal, 79.6 for the Bruins. Special teams virtually the same. Face-off percentage 49.4 for Montreal, 51.9 for the Bruins. Goals for per game, both have 3.19, and goals against per game 3.31 for Montreal, 3.22 for the Bruins. Very evenly matched teams. Goalies tonight. Honestly, I don't know who the Bruins goalie is. Thought so. So we got Swayman, 14-9-1, 278 goals against, and a 906 save percentage. And for the Habs, we've got Jacob Fowler, 4 starts. This may be the last start before they send him down. He's got 2 wins, a loss, and an overtime. A loss, a 249 goals against, and a 915 save percentage. The lines: Lindholm, Geeky, and Pasta, Zaka, Middlestat, and Arvidsson, Minton, Jeannot, and Kastelik, Curé, Steves, and Kuznetsov. That's it. Those are forward lines. Pairings: Zadorov and McAvoy, Lindholm and Peak, Lowry and Kolyachinok. And those are the pairings. For Montreal, Suzuki, Caulfield, Bolduc, Kapanen, Slavkovsky, and Demidov, Deneau, Texier, and Andy, Veleno, Blay, and Gallagher. Pairings are Matheson, Dobson, Hudson, Engstrom, Jacky, Carrier. And there you go. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Paul, first in. Actually, let me just do this here first. All right, so Paul has Boston 4-2, Geeky and Suzuki. Guru, hey Guru, 5-2 Habs, Caulfield and Pasta. Caulfield and Pasta, served at your local Italian restaurant. Hey Phil, how's it going? Go Galley, go! He's gonna win. He's gonna win 5-3. Galley's gonna win. The Habs aren't, but Galley is apparently. So Galley first goal. Habs win 5-3. How's everybody? Holiday season. I'm good. Hope everybody else is as well. Mary Jo 5-3 Boston. Kapanen or Pasta. Sufka. Hey Sufka. 7-0 Habs. 7-0 Habs. Wow. Slav with the hat trick. And the first goal for Veleno. This day in 97, Mark Recchi plays his 500th consecutive game. Streak ended after 570. Plays in his 500th consecutive game. Streak ended after 570 games. Oh, I get it. Sorry, my brain not working. 8th longest streak in the NHL at the time. And Bayboy's got Habs 3-1. Oh, are they fighting? No, that's last game. Habs 3-1, Texier or Geeky. Is this happening like now? It is happening now. Jeannot and Anderson. What? The game started? And they got a fight already? Like what? They dropped the gloves and they fought? Oh, they started early because it's only 9 after. Did not think this game was on. Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right, I'm scrolling down to the bottom. Good luck to everybody for the guess the score. And let's get to this game. Yeah, as soon as they drop the puck. So what was this all about? What happens when you have the volume down too low? You can't hear very well. Wait, what does Phil say here? Sufka says to Phil, ça c'est ce que je voulais entendre. That doesn't sound like Quebec French. Paul, I said that 4-point game already. Well, maybe it is Quebecois French. Hey, Sufka, you speak good French. We type it anyway. So Bruins just took a penalty. Habs on the power play. We're like, what, 15 seconds in? 30 seconds in. Oops. Lindholm for holding. You hate all of us Habs fans. You truly mean it. What are you doing here then? Not the kind of Bruins fans we like here. We accept everybody, but not people that start out that way. You're on a short leash, buddy, but welcome to the channel. Hopefully you'll be nicer as we go along. All right, we're waiting for a face-off here. I don't know what happened. Suzuki wins the draw. Moving the puck around a little bit. Caulfield and Hudson playing catch. They switch spots down to Slap. Slap bobbles it and gives that up, and they clear it. Already a minute gone in the power play. Not a good power play so far for Montreal. A good PK for the Bruins, though. And the Bruins PK is pretty good, 79%. Not bad. Shot! Nah. Suzuki missed the net there. Over the glass. Alrighty, so far, so good, I guess. Face-off is to the right of Swayman. Controlled by Montreal. They didn't really win that. And gets knocked out. 30 seconds left in the power play. 2 minutes into the game. Offside. Eight seconds left on the power play, so it's almost killed off. And Habs are in their own zone, so they're going to have killed off this power play, the Bruins. Oh, God, he couldn't find the puck behind him. I don't know who that was. Is that Deneau? I think it was Deneau. Texier shot off a skate. So many accidents on your street. Why are people celebrating already? Still early. Not till tomorrow, no? Wow, Habs have the only shot. We are almost 4 minutes in. No score. Hey, Scorchy. How's it going, Scorchy? Good to see you out there, man. Save Fowler on a shot. I don't know if it moved on him or what, but now we got some. What's that? Struble holding 2 Bruins, one in each arm there for a sec. Okay, so we'll have a face-off in front of Fowler here. Oh, I didn't realize I left that up there. Sorry about that. I don't know how I couldn't realize it. It's right there in front of my face, but hey. Already 5 minutes into this first. It's not much happening. It's not much. I mean, 3 shots to 1 for Boston. It's just not much happening. There was a quick shot. I don't know which Bruin that was. Good save by Fowler. Come on. There we go. Hey, Andre. Let's see. We got just over 6 minutes gone in this boring game so far. 4 shots for Boston, 1 for Montreal. No score. Off, stick it out. We're going to have a face-off just outside Montreal's blue line, I believe. But they're going to go show some commercials and make some money. Boring game so far. What do you guys think? Nothing much happening at all. Are they feeling each other out? That fight right off the drop of the puck did not do anything for the excitement of this game. Anyways, only 6 minutes in, so we'll see. Well, what do you guys think so far? Let's see. We got 12 people. It's a little short today. Today, not a lot of people in today. Would have expected more for the Bruins, but that boring game. They're not missing much. People who aren't here, not yet. Anyway, Matt, by the way, is at the game, and I'm not sure if he's going to drop in here at all in between periods or not. But he's at the game. Slow ice. You think it's shitty ice over there? I wonder if the Bruins have traditionally shitty ice or not. Might be a thing there. He is that fantastic goaltender, says Craig Button. Face off just over the blue line, Montreal, won by Boston. Hudson from behind his net. Coming out over the blue line. Gonna dish it off to that's Dano. Dano, weird pass to Anderson. He has to grab it midair to bring it down, but stop by Swayman. Let's see. You've been reading a lot about this great Austrian guy. He was really into art, but decided to become a politician. Okay, what's his name? Yeah, babe, they just had all that stuff about Fowler. Ah, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Wow, what a save by Fowler! Wow, wow, and a 2-0. What a save by Fowler right there. Wow. That was really a good pad save there. I thought that was a goal. 2-0. It looked like they had him beat, man. Oh, and it was on Pasta too. Wow. Awesome. We got ourselves a goalie over there with Fowler. We got ourselves a goalie with Fowler. Wow, nobody made a comment on that on that save. What's going on here? I think there'd been a lot of other people besides Arnold that came out of Austria. So we are 8 minutes into this bitch. I mean, to this period, and it is 7-3 are the shots on goal for Boston. No score. Well, look, alone with Caulfield. Caulfield's shot. Yeah, right at his chest. I mean, of course, going to stop that. Again, a quick shot by Caulfield. No, is it Caulfield? Yeah, no, the guys defending did okay, but they didn't catch up. And past that, I mean, that's a great save. That was just he read that play perfectly, Fowler. Ah, not another setup. It's gonna be Jack Eye and Zadorov. Oh, Jack guy could hit with his left. Jesus, that was a good fight in the end. I thought Jack guy was going to flat out lose that for a second there. He came back pretty good. And Zadorov's bigger than him, it looks like. Five for fighting. But why? This is what I don't understand. Why did they fight? Something is this like from something from last time that they needed to settle? Like what? Am I missing something? Wait, who's got the penalty? Interference, slap. What? How? Oh, that's really ah. I know what my least favorite Christmas song is. Home Alone 10. There's no Home Alone 10. I know. I don't now that I thought of it, it's going to be in my head. Last Christmas by Wham. I think it's Wham. Oh God, that song. I hate it. It gets in your brain and yeah. All right. Well, we got the penalty kill here. Wow, Pastor just gave it away to the defenseman. Nice, cleared down. Why would you want to see Home Alone 10 times? Oh my God, I don't like that movie at all. Good job so far on this PK by Montreal. Halfway through the period, too. Shots are 7-5 for Boston. No score. Killed the penalty off. Come on, Gally, shoot that goddamn puck. Gally scores from Blake from the side of right on the goal line. He did a Caulfield. Sammy Blais with the first goal opened the scoring. Wow. 1-0 Montreal on an impossible shot. Who's who? I did watch it. I sent you an email back. Hey, Paul, I'm glad you're there. I didn't realize that was you downstairs yesterday. I only realized it after it's like hit me. Hey, that was Paul. I really apologize, dude. My eyes aren't the best. Oh man, I feel so stupid. I felt too embarrassed to text you after. So I apologize, man. I didn't recognize you for some stupid reason. It's too late because there's already been a first goal anyway, and you pick Gally or Charlie Mack, so it doesn't even matter at this point, dude. Yeah, there. Well, never mind. Okay, I don't know what happened, and I didn't realize it till probably I was back upstairs, and I don't know. I had just come in. I brought all my stuff upstairs and realized that I didn't check my mail, so I came down, and then went. Anyway, my bad, and I apologize, dude. Just like I said that, Paul. He did a Caulfield. So hopefully they get a little bit of momentum here. Maybe make it a more exciting game than it has been overall. Fowler with another good save there. And they score. McAvoy. Kaz Newton-Dinov. So it's 1-1. And Fowler had made a good save, and then I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to blame him here. Let's see. Boom. Save. And then I think he was green on that pass, so he didn't. Anyway, whatever it is, it's 1-1. Deneau taking the draw. Nope, kicked out. Oh, we got some that should. It's Andy, and I don't know who's facing off beside him. Texier will take the draw. This play from Hudson. Hudson's 33rd point in his 37th game. Anybody thought he's not going to score like he did last year? Well, he's doing it. He's on pace, I think, for like 80 points, Hudson, right now. By the way, Kuznetsov from Lowry. Yeah, these two teams look like they ain't happy with each other. It's gonna be one of those nights. Watch out, guys. Jesus. Fowler standing strong. We got a penalty coming up to somebody. I don't know who. This Boston kid there who's. Oh, somebody knock Arvidsson on his ass. You see what he did to Galley with the fake punch? Oh, God. Take his head off with a stick or something. Guru, you're right. They seem to do that lately. I don't know why. Oh, I sent you a response. You didn't get it. That's weird. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those nights, Bo. And these two teams don't like each other. We don't like them. They don't like us. As fans, I'm talking about. Time for me to take my usual. Well, how far in we? A little later than normal. You like Boston? You you really traitor? Phil's a traitor. He likes Boston. Yeah, Arvidsson, that guy. Yeah, I hate that. Oh my god. Beer everywhere, seafood, English, great people. English what? Oh, you're watching porn? Cream pies? What's going on? You threw tea into the water there once in a previous life. This is a good one, Paul. Yeah, I take a Bruin every morning. Oh, okay, I see, Phil. I wasn't sure what you were saying. All right. Yeah, they're on the power play, so they want to draw. Fowler standing strong there. Every time there's a whistle around the net, there's pushing and shoving. Fowler getting good exposure to the Montreal Boston rivalry. Good for him because he's going to see a lot of that. Engstrom out, Struble in, dump, but you don't know why, Brad. Maybe Engstrom tweaked something or whatever. I don't know. Or they wanted more toughness. Struble be in, I think, for the toughness because this is going to be a rough game. I'm not going to read all that. But I'll agree with you. I don't find for women Boston accents to be that sexy at all. No, not at all. No offense to any Boston women. I don't mean anything by it, but 22 seconds left in their power play. Wow. Did it hit all three posts? One crossbar and then to the other? Wow. We got lucky there, the Habs. Right? That's what you meant? That's three, Paul? You're ahead of me. That's what you call a bank shot, man. Off the bands. Montreal goes on the power play here. I don't know what they call that. Slash on the stick, breaking the stick. It's snowing sideways. Yeah, it's snowing pretty good tonight. They're definitely having a white Christmas, that's for sure. It was in doubt, but not anymore. Not anymore. Husu, that's kind of true. Yeah, that's kind of true. Got a commercial break going here, by the way. All right. Anyway, so far so good here. The game that started out kind of boring has become interesting to watch. No love lost between these two teams. That's for damn sure. Montreal got rewarded as per announcer. They got rewarded with lucky bounces off those posts. Now, that's weird. Button said the Arvid said he comes on. I'm not even going to say it. But if I were Dobson, I would wipe down. Oh, it broke. So he said he came on top of his stick. That's a weird fetish. They were rewarded with a power play for killing the PK. That's not how it works. Who said that? Was that Button said that? I was gonna say is that Gary Galley, but no, he's not on tonight. So we got 350 left in this first. The 1-1 tie. They are almost doubled up on shots. They are more than doubled up on shots, the Bruins, 16-7. Minute and a half left in the power play for Montreal. RDS is down. I've got both, but I only watch RDS if I have no choice. Suzuki needed to one time that. He'd have scored if he would have been able to one time that. Weird passing here, guys. No, Boston killed that off. 2 minutes left in this period. Oh, well, okay. Who's do I get it? What now? Damn it all with a hooking call. What? Let's see this. Got him on the hands. So this is their third power play in the first. That's crazy. And they've got 3 shots on the 2 previous. I think I used that before Stream Doc. No, I don't like that. On Hockey is the best one right now. Or last year, anyway. I don't know about now. We're almost done here for the first. And the penalty. Good save by Fowler there. Yep. Good side to side save. Good read by Fowler. I mean, he's really he's playing well right now. That's all I'm gonna say. Will he stay up? I don't know. When they're gonna call Monty back up? I don't know. But this likely is Fowler's last game for now. And he'll go back to Laval. God, how'd that beat him? 2-1 Boston. Power play goal. That beat him right on the inside of the post. On the short side. Couldn't see it well enough there. Yeah. Yeah, he was too deep in his net there. If he had come out a little bit, he'd have cut off that angle a bit. And it looked like it went under his arm, between the glove and the body, or in that hole there. Oh, I'm trying to show you on this camera, and my camera's off. That's funny. All right, so it's 2-1 Boston after 1, and a lousy fucking last minute goal. I hate that. Refs won that period. I'm going to say no to that. It's not as glaring as that, in my opinion. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty even period. That's how I saw it. All right, so we got the intermission. You guys got the floor. Let's talk about this game so far, or anything else you guys want to talk about. We start that right now. Every time you do The Office, it happens. What do you mean? What did you do? Let's see if we get another penalty before period ends. Period's over. Do the opposite. Okay. Damn autocorrect. Hey there, Ronald. Welcome in, buddy. Yeah, I mean, disappointing. The penalty, he got him on the hands. But they're going to call that. Unfortunately, as soft as you might say that is, they're going to call it. You can't do that. So, you know, it was a penalty, unfortunately. Could they have let it go? I mean, they could have. They do it often enough, I'm sure, but they didn't let it go. And you can't really say it's not a penalty. So, I mean, as far as like the refs owning that period, no, I don't really. There were a lot of penalties, yes, but I still didn't get the feeling like they were really bad calls. You know, could I be wrong? I guess I could be wrong on that. Let me know what you think. I do miss some shit because I'm reading and talking, and I've been known to miss some stuff. All right. So what's everybody up to for the Christmas? How about that? Everybody busy for the holidays, or you're gonna be at home like me? Which I do every year, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I don't have. I'm not doing much. Anyway, I don't think I'm doing. Let's see. It's tomorrow. I'm not doing any live stream tomorrow. I would imagine most people are doing something tomorrow night. I'll probably spend the time. I'm planning to write some poetry. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I did. I wrote a poem today. I'm gonna read it to you guys. So I'm gonna try to write, but I might do finally have normals. I'm behind an episode. Hey there, mind. Couple drinky poos with the family. All right, so I forgot about my poem. Excuse me. This is probably I don't know if it's my second or third take on this. Probably third, maybe fourth. It's Christmas tomorrow, Christmas Eve. So I did another "Twas the Night Before Christmas" take. It's called "Twas the Night 2025." I actually like doing this off camera. Much better. Less nervous. All right. "Twas the night before Christmas, the year 2025, and the Montreal Canadiens' playoff hopes were still alive. 43 points and in third as of today, tied in points and percentage with Tampa Bay. The players were all nestled in their hotel room beds with a vision of beating Tampa next in their heads. Coach Marty and his staff were having a nightcap before turning in themselves for their long, long night's nap. Little did they know that their GM, Kent Hughes, was busy getting ready to release breaking news. He was still on the phone, tying up the loose ends, his bald head glistening with the sweat it expends. He gazed out his window. The snow, it was falling. He could finally hang up with whom he'd been calling. Suddenly, his ears heard a faint sound of jingling, and he noticed his skin all of a sudden was tingling. Off in the distance, out there, it looked far away. Could that be 8 reindeer pulling a sleigh? He rubbed his eyes and laughed to himself. "You're getting to me," he said to the elf on a shelf. "Got to get this breaking news out there, write this press release." As he sat there writing, he could feel his blood pressure increase. "I'm excited to make this announcement tonight. I must find the words and get it just right." Let me turn the page. I'm excited to tell all the fans to have cheer and to wish all the fans a very happy new year. All the best wishes as the special day nears. No need to hold on to all your old fears. The team is on the right path, seeking Cup 25. So far looking good. Playoff hopes alive. Let me just say this. I don't mean to excite. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. And now I will come off. Yeah, I just wrote that this afternoon, so I think I can write again. Been a while. 2 poems in 1 week, something wrong. Yay, I can write again. I feel really good about that. So, and I had no plans to do this, and it's just like the old days when I was able to write like 6 months ago. Yeah, it's just something that hit me and I started to write. You were almost expecting a snow and Dano. No, I was going somewhere with this, and then I got lost and sort of just ended it. So, but I ended it the way I wanted to, but I wanted to do more and ran out of time almost, kind of. But it was fun to write again. All right, where did I leave off? It's quite large, defrosting in a bucket in the tub as we speak, said Phil, after a few beers sounding weak. What are you talking about, defrosting in a bucket? Okay, it still astounds me that we had a sequence with 3 power plays in 4 games, and recently both Bruins and Oilers have gotten 3 power plays in the first period against Montreal. I know, eh? It's just coincidence. Come on. It's a coincidence. You got a 20-pound bird. Really? You're what? Listen, that gotta hurt the wife. 20-pound bird. Jesus. How do you walk around with that? No, just joking now. 20-pound bird must have been hard to squeeze in a bucket. Yeah, it must have been. That's what they call it now? Squeezing it in the bucket? All right. Paul, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's almost, no. Large bird usually eaten around this time. Really only this time your large bird gets eaten? Wow. That only happened when I was married. What are we defrosting the refs? How do I walk around with it? Being careful. Yeah, you got to be careful when it's 20-pound bird you got there. You'd be okay with the refs being mean now if they're nice in the playoffs. No, that they get worse in the playoffs, don't they? Oh, I might as well do this. My usual thing, got to show these things. These things are available at the store We're doing a December promotion, 75% off any mug all December on all orders, $75 or more. Use the code Christmas Mug 75. That's Christmas Mug 75. And that QR code up in the corner, that'll take you right to the store if you are of the mind to do so. And now I am safe because you can get hats. This shirt's not available, but the one right behind my ear there is available. And it's available here. If you want to get one from me, it's available. Just send me an email. And I said the hat. And what else? Did I miss anything? I didn't miss anything. All right, I'm covered. It's just that, I have that thing, the list, the shelf, they call it, underneath the window there. If I put something on there and then I don't show it in the video at all, like it's not showing somewhere, or I'm using it, or I talk about it, they don't like that, and there's big problems for that. So I have to do these things. And you never know, by chance somebody might buy something. You never know. As if anybody has money anymore in this economy. All right. It would help if I was where the comments are, so I could see comments that come in. Sometimes helps. 20-pound ostrich? That's a small ostrich, isn't it? That's like a baby. And I know this because I was once, a friend of mine bought a place in Ontario. Where was that? Wasn't that far. I can't remember the name of the town. Anyway, a short story. He had a little, motor. It won't come out. I was going to say mini bikes. They weren't. A little bit bigger than that, but off-road bikes. So I was riding one, going down a trail, and I hear this crashing through the bush. I stop. I think I actually was stopped, just taking a break for a second, and this crashing. And out from the bush runs an ostrich. It looked at me and ran the other way down the trail. I was like, what did I just see? And thank God it went the other way, because it's huge. And it was moving. If that hit me, I mean, it would have done some freaking damage. So 20-pound ostrich, that's a small one. You're demanding now, though, Paul. See you're demanding? No. Yeah, no problem. I'll not the best night, but yeah, because I didn't eat yet today, and I gotta cook. Anyways, we'll figure it out. Text me when it's all over. No worries, no worries. What XX? I only got double XL. That's all. These shirts, they're all double X. For your XXXL, you have to order online. What was the stuffing recipe for my family? Well, we would get all the food on the table, then we'd eat and get stuffed. I don't know. I didn't learn it, and we didn't have any. My mom wasn't a great cook. You have to ask my sister that. You was once a 20-pound ostrich, and you grew up into a real boy. I don't like to use liver for anything. I don't like liver. I won't eat liver. Yeah, I don't eat the giblets either. And I give that to my dog. I give the liver and all that to my dog. 20 pounds of ostrich would be its feathers maybe dry. No, but 20 pounds, maybe a breast. They're huge. I'm telling you, they're huge birds. Yeah. I like stuffing and all that, but I don't think I ever made stuffing from scratch. Well, I shouldn't say that. I think once I made stuffing from scratch. I think once, maybe twice. Do I remember the recipe? Nope. Who has huge knockers? The ostrich. They're huge birds. I'm telling you, man. You'd need an industrial oven to stick a whole ostrich into an oven. You need an industrial oven, I think. Yeah, without a doubt. I don't like olives, so that's out. Bacon always works. Phil is a big fan of huge knockers. Please elaborate. Well, I used to work at this company. We did door-to-door stuff, and there was a couple of like really huge guys, and that's what they were. They were knockers. They'd knock on the door. They were huge knockers. I don't think it was sexy though. Have I ever cooked an ostrich egg? No. That's got to be a big freaking egg. You can feed a family of 4 with an ostrich egg, I think. Yeah, Phil, I wouldn't like your stuffing. Sorry. Why do we knock? Wouldn't kicking be easier? Yeah, I mean, it would be more effective to get the door open, but I don't think it'd make any sales. I definitely wouldn't buy anything from someone to kick my door open. Just saying. Um, is it ostriches or yeah, I guess it's ostriches or flamingos that do that. Why am I thinking flamingos? I don't know why I'm thinking it's if there's liver in it, Phil, I will notice it. 2 ostriches have udders. They're birds. Imagine if they were as big as cows. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you tell me how you know that what I would taste. Okay, I know you know better. They're just about back for the second period. I can tell liver when it's in anything. I can tell. Think I haven't had stuffing that had liver in it. I could tell. That was kinda a bad first period. No, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was a bad first period. Well, Phil, let me ask you this. I just told you I don't like liver at all, and you're gonna ask me, "Oh, you don't like foie gras either?" You want to give the answer to that? Because I think you'll know it. Underway for the second. I think a lot of people know what foie gras is. I kind of do. And there's a lot of French words I know, like tabernacle, Montessi, calice. I know a lot of French words, man. Oh, shit. Good save. Good save, Fowler. Good save, Fowler. Texier looks like he's hurt there. Foie gras is freaking expensive, says Husu, and immoral. Why immoral? Hot dogs contain the whole animal, and I do eat hot dogs, and I still won't eat liver. I try not to eat hot dogs, and I don't eat them often. But nothing wrong with eating a little pig's ass every now and then. That sounded really wrong, what I just said. Oh, Demidov all alone. 2-2. Demidov. It was a 2-on-0. Demidov all the way by himself. And made some moves and left Jeremy Swayman looking for his jock strap. First time I saw him do this in an NHL game now. Makes that quick move. Comes in and that quick move to the side. He's so quick on that deke. Saw him do it in practice all summer, and now I finally saw him in a game. So good on Demidov. 29th point. 9 goals, 20 assists for Demidov. Unless he got no, he didn't get a point in the first goal. Yeah, that's another good reason not to eat foie gras. I remember actually hearing that before. I wouldn't eat it anyway, but that's definitely another reason not to even bother to try it ever. Although, I eat chicken. They don't not a great life for a chicken in a chicken farm. No goalie had a chance on that. So he takes the lead over Seneca by a point. They were tied going in. And one more point, and he's the fastest Habs rookie to 30 points since 1992. Icing call against the Bruins. I see people in and out. People coming in and out. Face-off is to the right of Jeremy Swayman. Valeno? The Habs win the draw anyway. Another shot. Hudson, save, Swayman, and we'll have another face-off there. Oh, wow. That was, I bet almost anything that's Matt, which he didn't try to join in. Matt said the game, by the way, if you didn't hear before. Demidov breakaway right in front of him. His move was so fast, it looked like he didn't even move his hands. And I said that how many times have I said that? He makes moves like that. He goes around guys, like around their stick even, and it looks like he goes right through their stick to know about to have a fight. What the hell's going on, man? Stupid idiot. Yeah, anyway. Texier to the locker room. Here we go again. Awesome. Great. That's why you need lots more players than 24 to get through a season. That's why depth is just so important. Oh no. Breakaway. Arvidsson. Well, I didn't see the shot. Fowler makes the save. Man, good. What Craig Button is saying, awesome, and it's accurate. He had to adjust after he started to go down, and he adjusted. He's a good goalie, man. We're lucky to have Fowler for the future. And we just had an icing call against the Bruins. We are almost, I think it's a little over 4 minutes into the second. What? Anderson's going to get. Where's the penalty? What? Penalty for what? For what's he getting the penalty? You see something that was a penalty there? Slashing. You got to be kidding me, slashing. You saw slash there? I'd have to see that again. I didn't see a slash. Hey. Fucking refs, man. Puck over the I guess over the glass there. They showed it. I saw the replay of that. I didn't see a slash by Anderson at all. I don't know what they saw. Acid flashback, maybe? Yeah, that's what it was. Something happened there with Fowler. What the hell? Oh, yeah, high stick on Fowler. Right. What the hell? Fucking refs, man. Of course, one of those games got to be against the Bruins, right? Yeah, I mean, this is ridiculous with these refs. Yeah. I mean, we can all see it clear as day. No refs, two refs out there can't see it. Going for a commercial break. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You know, that it could have done a lot of damage. A stick under the mask like that, and it under the guard around his neck. Brad, they don't. I mean, there's gonna be they're not gonna be shorthanded the rest of the game. So, but you know, it would help if they're gonna get all these penalties. Score a shorty, but they'll probably call it back. Why? Why not? I'm gonna eat something. That's why I went off this time. I wonder how much money these refs have on the game, or how much they've been paid to throw this game. That was a good block by Dobson. All right, when are they going to drop the puck here? Face off to the left of Fowler. Jackeye one-timer. That hit. Oh, I thought that was going wide the other side of Swayman. Jeez. I didn't see that. Anyway, face-off's going to be, I guess, to the left of Swayman coming up. Is he talking about Slav there? High praise. That I agree with. Bruins win the draw. Fighting for it along the boards, just over the blue line. Blay comes up with it. Blay gets it back to the defense. Flipped in to behind the net. Bruins net in the corner. Habs. Galley has it behind the net. And couldn't protect the puck well. And they get it back. Blay sends it across to the other side. Oh. Yeah, Boeing. Good chance there for Vallejo, but I mean, he had no chance to control that puck. They come back the other way, get a shot on Fowler. I think he went wide because Fowler didn't make a save. Back in the Bruins zone. We have 10:45 to go in the second. Shots are 22-15 for Boston, 2-2 tie. Come on. Halfway through the game. Yeah, and text says he said not back yet, so must be something. All right. Here comes Matheson. Dumps it in. He actually gave it away. It's in the neutral zone. Here come the Bruins. Over the line. Taken away by Caulfield. I think that's Caulfield. It was Demidov. Saw the 3 on the back. Well, it's happening too fast. I can't get the words out. A little pressure here by Montreal. Slav keeps it in. Demidov to Slav. Slav around the net. Up to the point. Shot. And I don't know where it went now. Puck's in the corner. And Bruins are going to try to clear it. Nope. Bruins, they carry it out. Habs have it in their own end. Long shot prediction 4-2 Montreal, but no sealing the deal. Third goal, you're saying? Or fourth goal? They're going again for commercial with 8:13 left in the second. Sticks in the middle. Boy, I haven't done that in a while. Pickup game out on a rink. Been a long time. Hi. Forget ice is fast this period, and I don't know why. I don't see how it could be slow first period and fast second period. Zamboni driver did an extra good job for the second period. That must be why. Okay, face off to the right of Swayman, won by Boston. Well, where's Puck? Where's Puck? Jack shot. Didn't get through, though. Another shot. No, didn't get through from Galley. Got to get them shots through, man. Icing, Boston. 7 something left in the second. Good point there, bit by Button. They played well in the second so far, and after giving up that late goal in the first, you'd think, man, maybe it's going to be a bad second, and hasn't been. Hey, Brad, Merry Christmas. Have a good holiday with your family, buddy. Enjoy shopping at Walmart. It's not gonna be fun at this time right now. Oh, almost got a lucky bounce there. 6.5 to go in the second. Shots are still 22-16, so neither of them getting shots through. Come on, nip it up. Not that he really had a chance there. I don't know why I got excited for a sec there. Boston takes a penalty. I am 32 secs ahead of you. Well, I'm a lot of secs ahead. No, just am I really? Delayed penalty to Boston. I don't know what for though. It gets the whistle gets blown. 4 minutes. What was it? High stick? Okay, I don't know. The ref did signal 4 minutes. So what the hell was the call? We're getting a 4-minute penalty or 4-minute power play. Excuse me. Well, good opportunity here for Montreal to go ahead with a 4-minute power play. It depends how if they're consecutive or one after the other. We could get 2 goals. You never know. Can always hope, right? No, but seriously, Montreal, like a good opportunity here. Take advantage of it. You could potentially put this game, well, not out of the reach, but player got cut on the chin, so it is. It's a 4-minute penalty, running one after the other. We had an opportunity here. Let's see. Habs power play coming into this game was at 25.9 or something, or 6, I think. So their power play has been good. ABL, it is a tight one. That's what he said. How was the new sniper looking? How does the new sniper look tonight? 5 goals already. I know Habs only have 2, but he scored 5 already. Don't ask me how, but I mean, it looks like he's got to get a little more acclimated to the team, but he's been okay. I think, I'd give him a few games to get used to the system and, all that. Oh, yeah, he's got blood on his shirt. So, all right, opportunity for Montreal. Go, boys. Go, boys. Put this game out of hand, out of reach. I mean, if they can score 2, and you got to figure, at the end of the period, Boston, this could really Hopefully demoralize them. It won't, though. First, Montreal's got to score the 2 goals, so let's at least get one out of this. Well, initially, that's not the way to start, man. Come on, guys. I don't think that came out. Honestly, this offside, I don't think that came out. But what are you going to do? Let's see if I'm right. Oh, you can't tell there. But I mean, it could have come out. So I'm not gonna get mad. Anyway, face off, Habs win. Come on, guys, get more fluid here. Got an opportunity to take this game over. Yeah, they finally set up. Slap almost has a one-timer there. And I don't know what happened, why it got stopped, but he gets the shot off anyway. I think it went over to goalie, though. BL, yeah, I wouldn't argue on it. I just didn't. You couldn't really tell, though. I mean, you couldn't see it. So I just felt it wasn't, but I wouldn't argue it at all. Yeah, it looks like Texie's not coming back, eh? I have no idea what happened. I know he got hurt, went to the bench. He looked like he was in pain. I don't remember what it was. It must have been that it wasn't it wasn't good. He played a little more, and I guess it wasn't good. Come on, guys, set up. Set up. Some good moves there by Demidov to keep the puck. Come on, boys. Lots of power play time. Don't waste it. Yeah. Shorthanded. They're over the line, the Bruins. Shot wide by Zaka, I believe they said. All right, here comes Dobson. Nope, drops it back. That is Kapanen. He dishes to Demidov to Gallagher. Gallagher rings it around. And Bruins come up with it. If I'm the Bruins, I'd hold on to it as long as possible. First penalty gone. No, haven't heard from Matt yet. He sent me a couple of pics and stuff, but he hasn't come in. It's loud there anyway. We probably wouldn't hear each other, so it's no big deal. That was something, but close. Short-handed breakaway, and we're going to take a penalty to cover it up. Nope. Good. Good play by Slav there defensively, and he didn't take a penalty. Janot's a big, strong guy. So is Slav. Oh. Caulfield with an opportunity. Swayman with a save there. They clear it down again. We're down to 49 seconds left on this power play. Power plays. And we got nothing to show for it. Nothing, honey. You give the puck away again. Come on, guys. You don't have much time. And he shot wide. Man, they're going to get nothing out of this. That was an opportunity blown. Got to say. Good PK by Bruins. And it was a good aggressive PK, and they did a good job. I hate saying it, but it's the truth. But Habs have some pressure here now after the penalty, and they give it up. Under a minute to go. Offside, 40 seconds to go in the period. Caulfield, no goals in 6. Icing against Montreal. Guru, I would definitely agree with what you're saying there. That double minor being killed off could come back to haunt them. Yeah, it's definitely a missed opportunity. Especially since I got a scratch. Especially, it's the second period. You got a lot of hockey left, right? And you didn't capitalize on one goal on that. That really could be, Bruins get the next goal and it's a different game, So let's hope for the best. Been a good game so far. Montreal's played pretty good. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that's a blown opportunity. And they give up a goal. 4.7 fucking seconds left. There you go. There you go, Guru. You were prophetic. We're going to get some fights. Slav and Zadorov. Geez, Slav, be careful there. Yeah, if he's still recovering from that and can't take a shot to the head, then don't get in there and do something that deserves a shot to the head. How's that, McAvoy? What do you think? BL, I saw that Habs signed. I should have had that in my notes. They signed Bryce Pickford, defenseman Bryce Pickford, 81st overall last season in the draft, I think, and having like a whopper of a season in the WHL. No goal due to goaltender interference. Still 2-2. Pasta, goalie interference. Yep, goalie interference. Yay, still 2-2. I like that call. About time the refs make a proper call. Bruins fans don't like it. All right, so as much as Guru was prophetic, thank God that's called back. But still, Guru, that was very prophetic. What, a minute, 30 seconds before that goal was scored? No challenge to that call. Habs win the draw. And we are 2-2 after 2 periods of play. There'll be 4-on-4. I don't know for how long to start the third period. All right, we got ourselves another intermission. You know what that means, boys. You know what that means? Yeah, they're going to go sit in the dressing room for 18 minutes and then come back out. It means you guys got the floor. Give me your opinions on the game, how you think the third period's going to go. We do have a 2-2 tie. We're going to go to overtime again, or is there more scoring coming in the third? Is it going to be next goal wins this game? What do you guys think? BL says Pickford, 25 goals, 19 assists, 44 points, and 31 WHL games. A hell of a season for a young kid. So, kind of expected that they would sign him to an ELC. And it's one of those things, right? You never know how this when they become contenders. We had our idea of who the defenseman, the core would be, or the 6 guys. We kind of all had our idea, but it could be very different. Could be very different. Pickford looks like he could be the real deal. We'll see. Good drafting anyway. Montreal's had some solid drafting in the last 2, 3, 4 years now. Well, I mean, since definitely since Hughes and Gordon are here, the drafting has been exceptional. The average that they're hitting on actual NHL players is way above what most teams get. Lord, when did Craig Button become such an ass kisser? What do you mean? It's not beyond fake. He happens to be a Habs fan, and I obviously you're a Bruins fan, which is fine. But I don't think it's fake. I mean, I don't disagree with him. I'm a Habs fan, could be biased, but Craig Button, I think he's pretty good. Are you a Bruins fan? Medicine Hat lost their 4 best players to the NCAA, including McKenna and Caden Lindstrom. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm sorry. It just sounded like he might be a Bruins fan. So, okay, who whose ass is he kissing? In your opinion, whose ass is he kissing that you didn't like what he's doing? I guess you're assuming the Habs, but if you're a Habs fan, that bothers you that he likes the Habs players. Spirit of Tim Peel is in TD Garden tonight. 3 weak calls against the Habs. Goal taken back to equalize. No, I don't think it's to equalize. I think, quite frankly, that's the right call. If you mean that they made the right call to equalize the bad one they made against the Habs, okay. But you should be making equalizing calls are calls that are also borderline or whatever. I mean, I think that's the right call. Excuse me. Um, that was interference caused by Pasternak. So good call. Yeah, I don't think it's crazy. I think Craig Button's pretty honest about what he does. You might not agree with him. Excuse me. My nose is itchy tonight. You might not agree with him necessarily, but I like Craig Button. I find him I find him more genuine than some of the other people. And I guess you're finding it the opposite, but you know, to each his own opinion, right? Anyways, we got third period. Anything could happen. We're a tie. Anything can happen. How do you guys feel it'll go? Who breaks the tie? And is it going to be just? I mean, the last few times I said that, is it going to be next goal wins the game? It actually has, even with a whole period to go. Sorry about that, Laura. I get that. I get that feeling. Don't worry. I understand. My apologies. Although it depends on the person, but for me, it'd be worse if you called me a Leafs fan. But yeah. Please tell me why Dano gets three punches to the head after the whistle, no call, then slapping Boston player get penalties after the whistle because the refs don't know what they're doing. Is that because the refs are biased? Because the refs are corrupt? I can go on probably for a while. I don't disagree with that. Not everybody's incredible, all that, but I mean, it is basically the best players in the world, basically. But I mean, everybody who's gotten to the NHL, they're good hockey players. You got to be at least a good hockey player. So yeah, I mean, I think Craig Button's honest about what he talks about. I don't think I don't find him disingenuous at all. Maybe these refs are related to a bear. Probably not. It doesn't matter. All the refs are bad in this league. Oh, listen, Laura, I've no, I've heard him talk not glowingly about people, about players. Hey, listen, we all have bad takes. We all, doesn't matter who you are. At some point, you could have a bad take, and that was a horrible take back in 2021. But you know what? I think back in 2021, the Leafs weren't fully exposed as the frauds that they were and are. Um, so I think a lot of people agreed with that take. I don't think too many people gave Montreal a chance in 2021 to beat the Leafs. I was not one of those people because I wanted that matchup, and I'm in the streams before it happened, like before the season ended. People wanted, I think, Edmonton, if I'm correct, back then, and I was like, no, I want Toronto. I want Toronto. We can beat Toronto, and I turned out to be right. But I think a lot of people felt we didn't have a chance to beat the Leafs. about not being able to win a single game. That was a little extreme, that's for sure. But, you know, you'd like to hear his next riff on the Leafs. I don't think Craig Button talks the Leafs up unless they earned that, that he for him to talk that way. You saw George Larac score six or seven goals against Junior A and Junior B players in like 20 minutes, 5 years after his retirement. That's a pylon. Imagine regular players. Exactly, exactly. Oh, Laura, you don't know who you're talking to with Paul Duffy. Paul, how old are you, Paul? 78? I don't think that's possible, Laura. Oh, Laura, how old are you then? Oh, there you go. I guess I'm wrong. I know, stupid thing, but you're 80 and you're good with the computer. Not a lot of 80-year-olds are good with the computer. Ice baths every day. No, how could anybody like what? Well, I hate the Leafs, so I like what I see from the Leafs, but not if you're a Leafs fan or a hockey fan that doesn't care about the Leafs either way. I sound like a good guy. I know, but truth, no. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try. I try. Not always, but I try. But listen, if it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Good to have you. Paul doesn't cry too much. Paul's a good guy. We all get along here. We try not to put each other down. That's the one rule here. Just be civil to each other. How long I've been covering the games? Well, the channel's been around for 7 years. I would say it's probably 6.5 seasons now that I'm doing this. This is my seventh season covering the games. Maybe sixth. I'm not sure. I don't think I did it in the first year. Paul, however, has been doing that since 1955. They're just about back for the third now. Started in 2018, December 2018. So yeah, that season I had started at the near the end of the season before to cover the games, and then that I think that might have been the first full season I did. And then I could be wrong, and it was a little longer than that, but I've only been doing this for 7 years, so it's no longer than that. And I didn't start out right away covering games. I actually only started out when I think I did the first period only, and then the next season I started doing the whole game. Andre, you've been around a long time, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 6 years, and I appreciate that. YouTube paying well? No, I don't get the views and all that for that. So no, I mean, it's pocket money. I do this more for at this point, more for a hobby. I wish YouTube paid well. YouTube was better for me before, but the algorithm now, the views are down a lot. So yeah, it's what it is. What it is. I never thought I'd get rich doing this. That's for sure. You definitely come across as a very sharp and I don't know about spry because I don't see you, but you know what I mean. 80-year-old, very quick witted, and you're good on the keyboard there. Hey, there's Matt. Yeah, it must be fun to see him in person like that. You made who's it says okay, that's it. Who's it says him and I made most of our money taking bribes and pillaging in Nam. That would be pretty good because when Vietnam when that war ended, I was only I guess I was 12. So pretty good for me to be doing all that in Nam at 12. It's the ice baths and zinc. Well, whatever it is, Laura seems to be working, dude. And Paul, he is not a Boston fan. I accused him of that the first thing he said, and he is not a Boston fan. Now you got to get with the program because that happened like a couple minutes ago. This one thing if I got into an ice bath, I think I'd die. The older I get, the yeah, I can't handle the cold showers anymore. I used to like warm maybe showers, not more than that. Now in the winter especially, you got to be hot. I can't get into the shower if it's cold at all. Who do we got with the winning goal? I don't. I have no idea. That's what I was asking though. Before I was asking everybody. Anybody got a guess for that? Yeah, let's all do that. Who gets it? Well, I was thinking, who gets the next goal? Because we got a whole period of play, right? So it's not necessarily that the next goal is going to win this game, but it could. Anybody want to make any guesses on that? I got not. I got. I got no feeling on that anyway. Paul says the ref. You think our PK is way better with the Novak? Their PK was good too tonight so far. Paul says Hudson's going to get the winner. What happened to the little lady I met there? You know, the one who kept saying, sucky, sucky, soldier boy, $5 near Saigon. Oh, I haven't seen her since then. What do you? She loved me long time and left. Laura says Anderson or Geeky. Paul says OT. Hudson the winner in OT. Well, I hope this game doesn't go to OT. Quicker it could be over, the better, really. But I sort of have an early day tomorrow, but so I don't want to be like whatever. I don't want to be eating supper at like 12:30 at night. Lawyer says Suzuki for the next goal. It's 4-on-4, right? For another 1:45 now. We're underway. Have a good one there, Laura. Good to meet you. All right, so there's a minute left on the 4-on-4. Shots are 22-20, by the way. Boston up on that, but it's a 2-2 tie. Who gets the next goal? Hudson racing in over the line, stops, passes. That Andy goes around the net. Kind of loses the puck, tries to catch up to it. 2 Bruins there. Bruins come up with it. They just dump her in. Oh, went over the boards. All right, so we got a stoppage of play. 1 second left on the 4-on-4. All right, face off to the left of Swayman. I guess won by Boston. So they're back at 5-on-5. Just a weird period. And the Bruins keep sending the puck down the ice. Already 3 minutes in, just about. Quick. All right, what do we got left here? Oh, we're 3.5, a little over 3.5 minutes in. Okay, the third. Just, I don't know, they kind of feeling each other out here in the third. Nobody wants to take a chance, something. Ah, 2-on-1, Caulfield, Suzuki. Bad pass by Caulfield. Working down to 5 minutes in. Getting closer and closer to next goal gonna win. Oh, nice pass out by Deneau. It's a good opportunity. Nothing happened though. Hudson spinning and turning and whatever, and shot. I think went off the stick and out. All right, face off to the right of Swayman. Kapanen taking the draw from Montreal. Montreal comes up with it. Slav whiffed on that. Come on, you guys. Sucky is San Juan, Puerto Rico. Cousins Bruce. Cousin Bruce's? What are you saying? Sucky is San Juan, Puerto Rico. Cousin Bruce's. What does that mean? Seven minutes in, saying Texier won't return upper body injury. Oh, yes, scored. Bolduc. Who was that with him? Suzuki missed, and then Bolduc got the. Is that a I got to see this again. But Bolduc with the go-ahead goal on the road. Bolduc scores. Oh, broken stick pass by a Bruin. That's what set that up. Okay, so Swayman made the save. Puck bounces right out to Bolduc, and he has kind of an empty net, if I'm correct. Yep. Had whole net to shoot at. All righty. Habs up by 1. Let's see. Challenging goaltender interference. Fuck you. Let's see. Show a replay. He's outside the paint, though. Yeah, I don't see that as being goaltender interference. Good goal. Coach's challenge it was, so we get a power play out of this. So we got the goal, and we get an opportunity to get another one on the power play to hopefully change it. Like, hopefully, get the insurance goal. That's what I meant. Shouldn't have challenged that there, Sturm. That was not a good challenge to take. Not a good goal to challenge. It's called a delay of game penalty. I'll be back on camera in just a minute. Oh, Bolduc whiffed on that. Oh, man, how did they not score there? Good saves by Swayman. Oh, penalty coming up. Habs going back on a power play. Back, or are they still? Oh, yeah, there it is. Big bad Bruins. Yeah, with the shield on. Excuse me, I was eating something. Yeah, he knows no one's gonna do much to him because he's got the shield on. Big shot. Typical Bruins. All right, so we got a 2-man advantage for 40 seconds. We're 11:36 to go in the third, and Montreal up 3-2. Shots are 24-23. Boston leading that. Was it Tanner Jeannot who did that? Took the penalty? I thought it was McAvoy, but I guess not. He's out there, McAvoy. Caulfield scores after Dobson breaks his stick, and that was a good move there, or moves by Caulfield. Got to see that again. Dobson breaks the stick. Caulfield just stick handle. Boom. Just waiting for that opening between the legs. Found it and scored. "4-2 Montreal." That was the score I had. Let's see if it stays that way. There goes the long shot. What do you mean? Oh, they took another penalty, the Bruins. 2-man advantage again. And the Bruins are what, the leading penalty penalized team in the league. Cole did need that goal. I was hoping for a goal from Cole today. Bruins misbehaving. Yeah, they're taking stupid penalties. They lost their cool and they're letting it get out of hand. It's costing them. We're number 2 for is that true? I think we are. If we're not number 2, we're like number 3. We're right up there. So it's true. These are my favorite refs. No, they've had some really bad plays too, or calls tonight too, or missed calls or whatever. No refs are my favorites. "42 seconds left in the 2-man. Yeah, Cam is saying refs helped us. Refs helped us. Yeah, refs helped us. Yeah, in the chat, our group chat, Cam is saying refs helped us tonight. So yeah, that's crying wolf. There you go. Bruins fans, what do you expect? Oh, and they score. Nick Suzuki bats it out of the air for goal number 5. I think it was still on the 5-on-3, so they're still on the power play. I believe that's Suzuki's 10th goal of the season. Out of the air. Batting 1,000, Nick Suzuki. I like the Bruins suffering. Yeah, no problem with that. Yeah, and Cam is wrong. 100% he's wrong here tonight. Bruins deserved all their penalties, and they missed a few. The refs as well. So the better team is winning tonight. So far, anyway. I mean, it's 5-2. I don't know if there's enough time for these guys to come back. 9 minutes. I mean, technically there is, but I don't see them coming back from that. Fowler shut the door. Swayman did not. I mean, yeah, and look, the shots are basically the same, and yeah. Slap and Dobson, by the way, with that. Is this on the Suzuki goal? Oh, that was they almost got one there. Stupid mistake there. Anyway, under 8 to go. Swayman looks a little bit rattled, and they score again. As I'm saying that, Slav, 6-2, and Bruins lost 6-2 to Ottawa in their last game. So 2 games, 6-2 losses, maybe even worse. We might get more. Yeah, nice pass by Hudson to Slav for the one timer. Matt might get beat up down there. Nah, probably not. I don't know what he's wearing, but he's probably not wearing a Habs jersey, but he might be. Cam's missing all the fun. Yeah, he should be a Habs fan. He'd have more fun. Let's add, yeah. I don't mind. Let's beat them 10-2. I have no problem with that. Jesus, Matt. This performance by Fowler, yeah. Can they send him back down? Five minutes left. I don't think it's in doubt, though. Montreal's winning this game. Can they add to it, and do they give up anything else? I doubt. I doubt Boston's pulling the goalie. Down 4. That was a nice play. Hudson with the shot didn't get the goal, but it was a nice play set up. BL, I did not see that about the Olympic team. All right. The Americans, I mean, their beer is watered down. I like American beers, though, although I wouldn't drink. I don't drink anymore. Down to 3 minutes, just about down to 3 minutes. Getting out of this Boston misery. I don't want them to be out of their misery, though. Yeah, just a good job tonight by Montreal. Just yeah, just a good job. I wouldn't say they. I don't know if you could say they dominated the Bruins, but it was on the edge of it, I guess. It wasn't a dominating performance, but it was a good performance by Montreal. Yeah, I wouldn't know the answer to that one. I think I once had, maybe once or twice, I drank an Alexander Keith's. I don't know if it was Durant or they have got a few different ones, obviously. So good hockey coming up December 26th. I hope it's going to be good hockey. Yeah. World Junior Championship starts December 26th. Red Dog. I never heard of Red Dog beer. Minute and a half to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Geeky. Is that Geeky? And Struble. And then Zadorov is trying to kill somebody because they can't, poor losers. So who's going to get the penalties like it matters at this point? Zadarov's going to go. So we'll have a penalty. Yeah, Demidov for holding. Demidov, where did he hold? Anyway, whatever. There's just a couple minutes left. Yep. Well, I was expecting worse than this actually from Boston. So Sabres just won their 7th in a row. Look at that. Minute left. Okay. Awesome. Power play, pull your goalie. I mean, what's the use with 6-2? Yeah, I love beating Boston in Boston. Four unanswered Habs goals. Man, that puck's cleared down. And that is it. Montreal beats Boston 6-2. That was a really that was an enjoyable game. It started out slow and looked kind of boring at the first about 10 minutes, and then that went out the window. And yeah, it was a fun game to watch. I'm gonna leave it on to see who are the 3 stars for it should be all Habs, I think. It was the ref's fault. What was the ref's fault? Yeah, apparently, Matt. Well, the boys in Boston tell me that you can go there and it's safe. You can do things like that. So, if Matt is wearing like a Habs sweater, he's gonna be fine. The hated rivals. They're not my most, but so Dobson, Hudson, and Fowler get the 3 stars here for from TSN. So 3 points for both Hudson and Dobson, and third career win. And he stopped 24 of 26 shots. Did Jacob Fowler? Yeah, it is a nice way to go into the holidays. I agree with that. And they've also taken just taking points out of games. I think it's oh, it's the wrong thing I'm looking at. Hang on. They have taken points in now 5 of their last 4 in 5 of their last 6 games. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, good way to go off to the holidays. They're off for 4 days. Back on Sunday at 5, so don't forget that. They are in Tampa on Sunday. All righty. I got a shit ton of stuff to do, so I'm gonna take off. Paul, give me like Give me like 10, 15 minutes and give me a. Here's Matt showing up. This is I gotta go. Hang on, Matt. Hang on.
Really quick, before you go.
Don't hear anything.
Ole, 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 ole.
Oh, I know why I don't hear anything. Now I hear you.
Ole, 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 ole.
Are you wearing your Habs? Yeah, he's wearing his Habs gear. He's good.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, it was an enjoyable game, eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a third period there.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Oh, it's a great game there. Really happy. Filer looked great. Big guys look great. Power play looked great. Very happy. Good Christmas gift.
Yeah, this was a good all-around game for them. Good way to go into the holidays.
Oh, yeah. Look real good there. Bruins on discipline there in the third, and I thought the Habs honestly looked like they wanted it harder. All game looked a lot faster too.
Yeah. Well, I agree with that. Yeah. And I don't know the Bruins. They just I don't know. It was just a good all around. I wouldn't say a beatdown, and I don't think the Habs were dominant. I don't think they dominated them, but
not really till the third period when they started drawing the calls.
Yeah, they were the better team though all around. So yeah, awesome. All right. I was just gonna take off, so I don't know. You want to?
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to come in real quick and just say hi.
Yeah,
and do the always.
All right.
Merry Christmas, guys. We'll see you after the holidays.
All right. See you soon.
See ya.
All right. Ciao. All right. Well, that was good to see Matt there. All right. So, so this is the last game till Christmas. Back on Sunday. Should be doing Saturday hockey talk, just to let you know, Saturday night. And Christmas Day. I'm thinking I'm going to do a live stream on Christmas Day as well. So look for that. Have a great holiday. Merry Christmas to everybody. And thanks for being here as always. And till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the night. And that's it. See you soon. And ciao, everybody. I don't know what to say at this point. I don't know. I have nothing to say. My mind is blank. All right. I don't know. Matt just kicked off. All right. Ciao, everybody. Have a great one. And I'll see you soon. And that's it. I'm going to stop talking because I don't know what to say. Ciao, everybody.